loob ng 5 hours. Actually, kasi ang call time ng producer sa amin is 12 o'clock and we air at 5:30. So, mga ganun. 4 to 5 hours.
So, sir, you mentioned earlier na sa UST po na article. So,
yeah.
Paano niyo po na-hone yung skills niyo in writing? Pagpasok niyo po ba ng UST, you already know that you're already good in writing? Or?
Mainly kasi ako before ang forte ko, feature writing, yung magazine style. Natutunan ko na lang talaga yung broadcast writing nung pagpasok ko na dito. So, I was a producer for Balitang Hali for, I think, a year, more than a year. And then, I became a reporter kasi. So, nasanay ako dun sa writing ng production, and then nasanay din ako sa coverage ng field. So, medyo dun na-hone yung craft ko in the way I check scripts. Kasi alam ko yung timing ng gaano ba katagal magbuo ng story sa field, gaano ba katagal magsulat, and then meron din na idea kung gaano ba katagal i-edit siya, gaano ba katagal yung production niya. So, yeah.
Ano po, sir? How are you able to manage pa everything at, or ano po, sa loob ng 5 hours? Time management.
How do I manage? Hindi ko rin alam actually. Kasi, siguro it's a matter of prioritizing. As an executive producer, you should know what's more important at any given second, actually, literally seconds. Kasi like for example, sa booth, habang kumiyari yan, ilang seconds ba bago mag-commercial? Ilang seconds ba bago yung next take? So, kumbaga, organization talaga in prioritizing yung key. Kasi pagka magulo ka, magulo yung utak mo, hindi mo alam kung anong stories dapat yung mauna, anong stories yung mauhuli, hindi mo alam yung timing. Wala, sabog ang newscast mo at hindi ka makaka-ere ng maayos.
Yes, sir, like, for example, feeling mo ito talaga yung passion mo, ito talaga yung gusto mo, but you do not excel on it. Paano po kaya yun?
Alam mo, actually, that's a good question, no? Kasi I've never, wala na sa framing yung hobby.
Okay na. Ay, sa kanya, bakit mo naman?
Hindi, yung memory card mo ayaw.
No record naman yung audio.
Yung audio?
Ito na lang. Ito.
Wala na yung mic. Yung question na yun, kasi I've never really been interested in broadcasting kahit nung college. Hindi ko naisip na papapasok sa broadcast industry. And kahit nung nandito na ako, hindi ko alam kung ito talaga yung work para sa akin. Lately ko lang na-realize actually, lately ko lang natutunan kung paano mahalin yung trabaho ko. Ang key para gumaling ka sa anything siguro na ginagawa mo ngayon, regardless kung passion mo o hindi, is if you try to love the job you're doing. So, how do you do that? Paano ba yun? In my case, I try to find challenges dun sa trabaho ko. Kasi, na-realize ko na pag may challenge na, na-motivate ako eh. So, marami namang challenges sa trabaho mo kung hahanapin mo. So, yun yung key. It's not, okay sana kung na-determine mo agad yung passion mo sa buhay, may goal ka na ito yung gusto kong maging, o sige, gagawa ka ngayon ng path para mabot mo yun. Pero hindi naman lahat ng tao nabibigyan ng, o hindi lahat ng tao malinaw sa kanila yun kung ano yung passion nila. Minsan, you're forced to do a job na binigay sa'yo ng circumstance. So the key is how do you adjust? How do you learn to love the job?
Sir, ano po, paano yun, sa katulad po na sinabi nyo kanina, where you motivate yourself through those challenges. So, paano po yung halimbawa, for every day, you do the same thing every day, like, you oversee everything every day, you write, you edit, and everything. So, paano nyo po motivate yung sarili nyo, or paano po kayo hindi nabubore, or hindi nabuburn out sa kakagawa?
One thing about our job, it's probably one of the least boring if you look at it, no? the process is the same, pero every day, the stories are different. So, as an AP, yung challenge ko, how do I make my newscast interesting? Yun lagi. Ang consideration dyan, ratings and content lagi. Magkaaway lagi yan, di ba? So, one constant challenge is how do you balance those two? Na may content ka, at the same time, bebenta yan sa target audience mo. Di ba? And, innovation. I mean, laging pwedeng may gimmick eh. Laging pwedeng meron ka pang hindi na-try. Laging merong something. And in any kind of work, meron yan. Ang mahirap lang, yun nga, kung paano mo hahanapin. Sa akin, yun. Balancing those two, yung ratings and content. Tapos mag-isip ng panibagong attack or panibagong format siguro kung paano ko lalagpasan not just the other station but also the newscasts within GMA. Diba? Kasi ang dami namin newscasts eh. May friendly competition between the newscasts. Siyempre, may mga stories na pinitch nila or sinuggest nila, hindi naman pwedeng gamitin yun pag sa kanila original. Kumbaga, pabonggahan kayo ngayon, diba? So, it's a nice, a nice motivating factor for me.
So, sir, para po sa mga media practitioners, ano po yung para sa inyo na dapat hindi talaga nila dalhin sa industriya pagka-graduate?
Meaning media students?
Media students pala sa practitioners. Media students po.
Hindi dapat dalhin?
Dapat huwag i-develop or iwasan, i-observe. Yung pagiging close-minded, I guess. Dun sa hindi dapat gawin, actually para sa akin, subukan nyo lahat. Kasi that's the time you will learn. You cannot say na dapat ang journalist ganito yan. Ito ang signs na magaling na journalist or magaling na AP or magaling na reporter or whatever. It's different for different people. It's always different. Walang standard yan. Although, syempre, yung regular attributes natin like accuracy, brevity, yung mga ganyan, it's a normal thing eh, di ba? It's a normal consideration. Pero when it comes to yung who you are as a journalist, yun, just be open-minded and absorb everything and try to adjust to it. Kasi dun mabubuo yung morals mo as a journalist.
Sir, ngayon po, di ba, parang sa 25 years old pa lang po kayo, EP na po kayo agad. Parang, paano po kayo nakapasok agad doon? Di ba po madami po kakompetensya?
Chamba.
Tama talaga.
Yes, ano yung edge nyo or secret?
Ano yung edge nyo sa iba?
I really can't answer that.
Ano
I
po
guess
yung
may
meron
konting
kayo?
skills. Pero, kasi hindi naman ako yung... I didn't apply for the position. I mean, sila yung nag-decide nun eh. It wasn't me. There were circumstances na nangyari prior to that na enabled me to be installed in my position. Kaya sabi ko siyempre I cannot divulge the di ba? Pero ako feeling ko talaga sinerte lang ako. Sa mga students, di ba, usually inaano nila, it's all about skill, it's all about ganito. Hindi ganun eh. Sadly and fortunately, hindi ganun. Kasi you will have to learn to deal with office politics. You have to deal with circumstances beyond your control and beyond just your skill. Skills can only take you so far. Pero yung when it comes to promotion or pagsayo-sayo, you just have to do your part. You just have to control what you can control. And skill is one of those few things na pwede mong makontrol. So kung pwede mong i-improve yun, sige lang. Pero yung isipin mo na yun yung magdadala sa'yo to the top. No? It's just one.
Eh, sir, ano po yung ma-advise niyo po sa mga aspiring journalist po na makapasok po sa
Tsambahan.
ganitong industry?
Tsambahan.
Tsambahan lang.
Yun nga, don't get me wrong na tsambahan lang. Sige, milata na lang ako sa bahay. Sige, tsambahan lang.
No.
Sabi ko nga, tsamba with a little bit of luck and hindi a little bit eh. And all effort, all out effort. Unang-una, ma-advise ko sa mga students sa kagaya nyo, I wouldn't say lower your expectations, but be open to possibilities. Sabi ko nga, mas maganda mag-focus lang dun sa kaya mong kontrolin and just don't actually think about the other things. Mag-set ka ng goal. If you want to be like this, malinaw yun sa'yo. And just do what you have to do to get there. Pero, para isipin mo na kailangan ganito ako, kailangan ganito ako, kailangan ganyan, kailangan ganon. Hindi mo makokontrol yung circumstance. Diba? Pero, yung craft natin, yun ang kaya na natin i-own. Yung huwag ka lang mag-plagiarize. It's a simple thing, but many others do it still. Many professional journalists do it. Yung mga simpleng bagay lang na ganun. Accuracy, yung pagiging fair and balanced. Yung all that tenets sa alam, I'm sure, dinidikdik sa inyo pa ulit-ulit. Dinidikdik yan pa ulit-ulit for a reason. Diba? Pero, more important than that, yung character nyo as a person. Hindi yan motherhood statement. Diba? Parang motherhood statement. Pero, yun eh. Kaya nga sinasabi ko, diba, parang kung tinanong nyo, paano ko nagawa yun? Hindi ko yun nagawa. Ginawa ko lang yung part ko. Kung ano man yung, kung sino man gumawa, or sino man nag-enable nun, God enabled that circumstance to fall in, to me. Diba? So, I was given the opportunity, and luckily, nandun ako. Pero, I did my part. And I'm continuously honing my craft. So, yun lang. Yun na siguro mo bigay ko advice na huwag masyadong malaki ulo, huwag masyadong... Wala yun. Doesn't matter in the real world. Cum laude, summa cum laude, bottom section ka, or pag nakapasok na kayo sa isang kumpanya, importante lang yung pagpasok mo dito, syempre. Magbasa ng resume mo, diba? Yun lang yun. Pero pag nasa loob na kayo lahat, pantay-pantay na yun. Wala nang difference.
So, ano po kaya yung sa writing skills niyo po, so personally, ano po kaya yung mga edge niyo sa iba? Or ano po yung special techniques na ginagawa niyo para mag-stand out kumbaga sa iba? Siyempre, marami po kayo.
So, bali in short, ano yung pwede ko pagmayabang?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Hirap
Sa
naman
pagsusulat
eh.
po.
Papanood kay Ate Claire to.
Oh my
Pumunta ako dun eh.
Ano lang siguro, clear writing. If there's one thing I'm proud of, siguro sa writing ko, medyo clear ako magsulat. In a sense na, kasi sa news, the clearer, the more direct, the better. Yung mga palabok, may mga stories na kailangan mong lagyan ng palabok, may mga stories na hindi. Yung judgment kung kailan mo gagawin yun siguro yung medyo strong point ko, if I may consider it that. Yung brevity and clarity.
So, sir, paano niyo po magagawang clear enough yung ginagawa mo story?
Stick with the facts. There's no clear guidelines on how to do that. Kasi it's a learned, craft. Iba pa kasi yung style mo, halo pa yung style mo dyan, di ba? So it's a learned craft, pero you will never go wrong if you stick with the facts. Opinion second. Just stick with the facts. Kayang paglaruan yan. In my experience, kahit pa puro ka lang data, kahit puro statistics, if you're creative enough, kaya mong paglaruan, gawin mong maganda yung report mo. Diba? paano kung for example, survey ng ganito, moods and investment creative tayo, blah, 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 blah. How do you make that simple? That's the key. Simplicity.
So, sir, sabihin ng student pa lang kayo, kumbaga, makikipag... Parang, kumbaga, nag-hand out na rin kayo sa mga classmates. Siyempre,
Not, well,
nag-refer po.
I'm not on the top of my class. I'm not, I don't know. I don't know if it affected, pero na-train lang talaga ako to be direct and simple. Yun lang. Yun lang kasi nung nagbabasa ako ng college, ayoko nang magugulong readings. Ang haba na nung nakakadalawang page ka na, hindi mo pa nagigets. Either mahina yung comprehension mo o magulo yung writer. Siguro naman, yun lang. Siguro hindi ko naman kinukonsider na mahina akong makagets. So, pag may nabasa ako na magulo, gulo nung susunod na to. Kahit pa maganda yung point niya. Diba? So, I try to apply that in my writing. Na dapat, kahit kung kayang intindi ng grade 1, yun yung the best.
May pa questions?
Follow up?
Questions, everyone? Okay na?
Okay na.
Okay na ba? Sure? Wala na? Okay. Sir.
Ayun, sige.
Thank